Today I'm going to be showing you a live example shown in my signal service of how we were able to move our stops up to reduce our risk and increase our profits. Brian here with the Forex Collective. If you're not already familiar with who I am, I'm a full-time Forex trader who was able to leave his 9-to-5 job a few years ago. I upload tutorial videos on Forex and I upload weekly analysis every week. So if you haven't done so already, please hit the subscribe button now so you don't miss out on the free analysis. I also have a subscription service, so if you have any questions or comments on that, please leave that in the description below. So today I'm going to talk about stop loss management. So we all know where to place stops. What comes next that's almost more important than that is what do we do with the stops when the trade is active. So I'm going to be showing you a step-by-step guide and a live example of my signal service with Australian US dollar on how we managed that stop loss, when we brought it up, and when we actually decided to take profit. So here we go. Okay, so here is our Australian USD. So our original target was a 382 correction. More than likely price still will get there. However, there was a few things happening that made us look at moving stops up and taking profit earlier than anticipated. So I'm going to scroll into the 4-hour first of all. Okay, so first of all, we have price made our high. We took this as our bearish signal and entered on the 618 retrace. After that, step one, what we did was as soon as, so price made this low and then it came back, touched our entry again, came back, made a bearish candle and then started touching this low. So step one, when we decided to move our stop to break even, was when price got to this low. So price came down, made a low, came back up, bearish signs, came back down, started to stall on this low. Now, there was a good chance that this low was not going to hold and price is going to break through, which it did. However, we need to mitigate our risk. So at this point here, once price hit this low again, we move stop to break even. So right there, this trade, no matter what happens, we will not lose any money on it. Then what happens? So next step is we're going to look for a structural high in this case to move our stop again to lock in profits. Okay, so what happened was we're going to wait for a swing down, a break of that low, and then it's going to make a high. Once that high is made, we're then going to use that structure as a new stop. So as soon as this was made, the next candle was extremely bearish. Once this low was hit again, so as soon as price hit this area right in here, we moved stop up here. So we locked in a risk to reward of about 2.5. And then what happened? Okay, so today was the news release for ECB, so the European Bank, and its interest rate, which is a major news announcement, something we want to pay attention to. So 5 minutes before the release came out, I signaled to my subscribers to take profits. So I took profits for two reasons. One, indecision was forming on a 4-hour. Two, there was a news decision coming out which could have swung price wildly either direction, so I wanted to take the risk out of the equation. The other reason was price has been dropping very steadily and news announcements quite often cause reversals. So I wouldn't have been surprised to see price come up this way first and then come down. Okay, so I actually took profits. So this was a winning trade at a 5.2 risk to reward. So we are out of this trade now. But what am I seeing? So the news came, nothing major happened. So I still actually expect price to get down here. So what I'm going to be watching for now is a breakout strategy with possibly a fib entry. Okay, so we can see that we have a, if I zoom in a bit more, I'm going to take this off. Okay, so we have this breakout here. I expect price to retrace back up to this trend line and then show some resistance before coming back down. If I look at a fib extension of this wave, so I have the 0 and the 1 here, a 1.4 extension lines up near perfectly with the original target. So we're going to be looking at taking another short around this area and having target there. We'll have to see if it happens or not, but that is what we are looking for. So I just wanted to share that with you guys today. So step 1, waiting for a low to happen, move stop to break even. Once that low is touched, do that same process again, but with a high, move it to that, and then you are good to go. So there we go, a simple 3-step process on how to move your stops up using structures to get the most out of your trades. So I'd like to hear from you to see what kind of stop loss management system you guys have, and if you guys use something similar to this, hit the like button if you learned anything today, and I will see you next time.